Okay guys, I'm gonna try to make the best of it being a one-man circus act here. I let my crew go for the holidays for an extended period of time, like ever. So it's just me today, as always. First of all, I don't get the math on this seat. It'd be so much easier if it did something. Do something. It just wobbles. I really didn't want to start off by removing the seat, so let's not do that. Just got some coins and some 88 sign, which I'm sure somebody knows what it's from, out of the front. No floor mat on the driver's seat. There's a floor mat on the passenger. We're gonna go after the stuff in the back. You know, I'm not one of these guys who's gonna tell you everything I'm pulling out of the car and complain about the mouse pee and yada yada. So I'll just kind of take it all out, then we'll shoot a video of what's on the tarp. Let's try the shaky cam style. Here we are behind the passenger seat, or what I call the texter. And I'm not gonna, again, tell you everything I'm pulling out. You know, you can see it's junk and a hubcap. So this is gonna be our process. Dump it out on the blue tarp. And then this is stuff behind the driver's seat. What else is under there? This was actually the problem spot. I did find what I think this is a wheel lug, maybe? It looks, let me show you guys. The driver's side rear is missing one, so this is going to be a great test for phosphoric acid or a wire wheel. We probably can't save it, but that's okay. Let's see if we can pop open the hatch. Use a little prop stick here to hold it open because it won't stay open. And let's start digging stuff out of the back, and then maybe you guys can see what else is inside this car from the rear. not get dead? That is the question. Maybe. Bring you guys in. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be pulling junk out of here. Jeez, this is heavy. Oh my God, it's like an entire engine. Man, I swear that thing weighed like 30 pounds. You know the drill, cassettes. I'm not gonna read off what they are. Square headlight. I swore this car has round headlights. This is a California car. It was registered out of state in Montana and now it returned back to California. I know I'm gonna get comments about showing license plates on video. I've never understood that. I don't understand how something that is public record and public view gets thumbs put over it when people list their cars full sale and etc. But that's a fight for another day. We have some steel wool here, and so we already have a jump start on derusting this thing. Ah, what the heck? That was a piece of glass, I think. Yeah, she just drew blood, guys. She already drew blood. So I'm gonna have to get some Band-Aid for that, maybe. Okay, so fingered Band-Aid up. It's a pretty good cut. I'm gonna pull out more junk out of here. We do have, well, this is broken as well, so a spare door handle appears to be broken as well. Belt, all the stuff we won't need. What is this? I think the piece of this glass is what cut me. This is crazy. This thing just fold forward. Why aren't you gonna fold forward? You're not stuck on there, are you? Is there anything on both sides? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Yay, victory! Got the seat folded. Okay guys, so I got this seat folded forward, so I'm happy. It looks like there's doodads on both sides, and there's a cable here that is broken. It came off of the bracket, but I think it seems like it came loose. That's something we're gonna worry about later. For now, it's just taking out the junk. Looks like, I think these seats have some sort of a buzzer, like always. There are some nails in here, I don't know why. And oh, I think this track is completely rusted. The seat track is completely rusted on my side. I'll bring you in here so you can see. Okay, let's fish out what's on this side. Like a broken cassette. Some money, broken bits. An earring. Yeah, a bunch of junk. Nothing to write home about on this side. Alright guys, let me show you the seat track so you can see right there. It's nicely rotted. We'll compare it to the other side in a minute, but junk under the seat. I don't feel a hole underneath. I guess maybe there is one. I may have missed that. But here's how the bottom looks. I mean, doesn't this look decent other than that spot? And of course it's going to be in the spots where it are the lowest for it to drain. That's it. Like, so this is the driver's side, and that's the little bazinga spot there. Okay, let's take a look at the texture side. This is kind of the junk that I was just picking out from underneath the seat, right? Lovely, right? So you can see that this seat, it actually has some sort of a track bracket there. There's a floor mat on this side. And, you know, the carpet's covering it up nicely. We'll pull that, see what's going on. This is what our blue tarp is looking like. Again, nothing to write home about, no treasures. Although I think I found a 1 unit of Spanish or Brazilian money. I don't know what unit that is, what currency is called. Let's take a look underneath of the passenger side. This is the side that's worse, and this is what I used as leverage in my price negotiation. So yeah, I showed him. That's kind of looks huge in the on camera, but this is maybe smaller than the palm of my hand. Yeah, good stuff. So that's the bad spot on this side. As you can see here, I'm trying to scroll down through this whole side, and the rest of it looks really solid. I am pretty pleased with that. We get this thing of like, oh, it's a California car. Buy California cars. Well, California is like the 3 times bigger than Poland and maybe Germany and so on. So which part of California are you talking about? Are you talking about the desert? Are you talking about the valley? Are you talking about the mountains and the forest? Or are you talking about right by the ocean? You know, depending where you get it is what you get. Okay guys, I just watched like 30 seconds of an 8-minute video on how to remove the seats out of a Mark 1 MK1 Volkswagen Rabbit. So clearly now I'm an expert, and we have to do a couple of things. We have to remove this 10mm acorn nut here. I think it's held on in the back with an Allen wrench. You guys all know this. Just talking to myself here. And then in the back we have to remove that plastic piece. Alright, so in the back, easier said than done. On old cars, we have to undo this Phillips screw and then remove this plastic piece, right? Obviously. Every V-Dub owner knows that. So, I have a pick here. I'm going to try some brute force, some abrasiveness. Just open it up. Now, some of you might say, why don't you PB blast it or use WD-40? First of all, WD-40 is not a lubricant. Will I use it as a lubricant? Of course. But I'm gonna talk a big game. But I don't want to spray anything on this because it's gonna just make it slippery. So did it really go? Well, you know how to turn a screw, so hold on. Okay, where am I? So we got the screw out. Let's see if we can lift this out. Don't tell me there's another one. No. So it's out. Now let me show you what kind of operation we're running here, okay guys? We need Ziploc bags. We're gonna use Sharpies. We're gonna label everything. And use some blue tape, tape them together. Yes, guys, this is what time it is, okay? Okay, this one's new, so of course I need 2 hands to open it. But this is what you're gonna expect on this channel here, okay? Nobody's gonna lose the shop. We don't have any arbitrary deadlines. We're just gonna have fun with it, learn as we go, but we will document what we can so we can put it back if it needs to go back. All right, so I'm just gonna label this BW because we have other cars, and then driver seat. It really doesn't have to be science of rockets, and this is not a how-to series. This is just how I do it, how I've done it, and how I can't start the brand new blue tape with my gloves on. So this is kind of what I do. I'll just tape it. So the screws in the baggies with the plastic piece. It's good enough for good enough garage, okay? All right, now let's go. At this rate, we're gonna be done by 2068. Let's go and see if we can pull that rusty seat out. Okay, so here I am. I think it calls for an Allen wrench on one side, which I'm too lazy to get. I'm gonna just see what happens if I try to spin it. Oh, it's actually going without an Allen wrench. See? Pays to be lazy. I just realized that this should also probably go in the baggie that we just closed. And did I lose the acorn already? That's got to be some sort of record. Wow, I think I did. That's impressive. Wow, that's really impressive. Does this thing go back now? This thing's not going anywhere. See what the problem is. Let me show you what the problem is, because as an owner of this car for less than 24 hours, I feel qualified to give repair advice. So let me bring you in here. Okay guys, so the seat does not slide forward or backwards, right? And the reason for that is because this bracket, this lever, if you will, should sit in there, not out there. See, as it goes out, it's supposed to push that out with it, but it's not. So let me see if I can wedge it in there, or if I'm just going to like use a screwdriver to push this out and get the seat out. But I just want to show you the problem because, you know, I'm a certified shade tree mechanic. And there it is, gentlemen, liberated. We use the option of just using a screwdriver, a Phillips here to move that lever out. See how it goes in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah, you get the idea. So now we need to slide it back on the track and get the seat out. All right, I am wondering if you guys can see what's happening here at all. I am going to go get some PV Blaster and use some liquid persuasion on it. Okay, so PV Blaster, like WD-40, except meant to lubricate and release stuff. We will just pretend I sprayed this last night and allowed it to sit overnight, and it's ready to go today. Well, this is not trick camera work here. I don't know if you're watching me on there. It came out. We just got a seat out. This is amazing. Here we are. The seat is out. The seat is out. Let me show you what this looks like. Yay. I mean, it looks dirty, but you can't see if anything's rotted. We're gonna have to lift some stuff out and vacuum it out, obviously. Enjoy me picking this crap out. And I still don't know where that acorn from the chair went. It's not in the socket. Wait a minute. Found it. I will make sure to put it back on the carpet so I can vacuum it up and then swear that I can't find it. Okay. This may be 26 cents. We'll save that. There is some stuff wedged in here. I'll let you guys take a peek. All right, guys. Not sure what needs to be there, what doesn't. I'm sort of thinking some of this stuff might need to be there, and it's what broke off. Some of it doesn't. So, you know, again, let's give it a tiny bit of liquid persuasion and some scrapeability here. I'm sure you guys definitely want to see me work this thing, so let's see. Okay, I decided to bring out R2-D2 here, and we're going to vacuum this up a little bit because we are not barbarians, and then we're going to go after that rusty rail just for funsies. I usually like to pick out by hand whatever I can. Is that a penny? Let's see here. What? Well, it's not plugged in. You just can't find good help these days. I tell you what, guys, if I'm not left-handed now, I sure will be after this series. Okay, here's what we're going after. These things. What in the heck is this? is not the time to be doing this. That's exactly why I'm doing it. Huh. Okay, well, you know what it's time for? The lubricador. Let me get some hammers, see what we can do. Didn't I tell you guys this is going to be a technical thread? Did you think I was joking? Look at this. Huh. Interesting. Will this work? Is it supposed to slide? I don't know. It is in there. Of course, I'm not gonna let that chisel bother me. I'm gonna use a hammer and a screwdriver. Is it moving, guys? Can you see? I think something was bending, but nothing was moving. Well, we got one thing out. Sometimes you just gotta take the win. Got this out. I think we're gonna go fart around on the other side and come back to this. Perhaps. Like, it would suck if that thing doesn't slide, but I would think it slides. Huh. Little peekaboo in here. That doesn't look bad at all, man. Okay, I'll show you that later. Let's do the other side. So here's that screw on the other side. This is after me picking at it already. Maybe I will give it a little bit of bazinga. Can I even hit it? So yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta take that thing out and basically get the other seat out. Well guys, I tried. I used some picks I stole from the dentist here. All my tricks, and this one is just too far gone. So thank goodness our friend DeWalter White came, and we're gonna drill this side. So hopefully I get it out. So here we are. I drilled it out. Hopefully it will come out now. Don't cut me. Don't you cut me! What now? What? What is it stuck on the other side? Well, now we can at least slide it back. Yeah, that should be a super easy slide, huh? But I think this seat might actually slide. Okay, we're gonna undo the front bolt. I'm not gonna show you how to do that because everybody but me knows how to do it. So we'll be back maybe when we're pulling the seat out. Gentlemen, on this episode of Who's Your Daddy, you won't believe this. That screw that I drilled out, actually, obviously the stud part of it, the threaded part of it, was still there. Perfect position to prevent the seat track from coming out, which obviously we expected and we were ready for it. Okay. Screw extraction, EV Greg 1, screw 0. That will probably change. Okay, no, I didn't just get back from the gym. I was wrestling with the seat. We got it out. Me and the mouse in my pocket. It was, in the end, it was just stuck on the carpet. How's that, huh? Yeah, this bracket looks broken, but we slid her out, so let me lift this seat out. All right, guys, let me bring you some more amazing footage of another seat coming out of a V-dub. Thank God this thing doesn't have more seats, right? So here is our pile of junk. I guess these mice didn't have any good taste. They didn't eat the seat cushions at all. Losers. So here's this bracket. And it's one of those things where it's completely missing on the other side, so we have nothing to compare it to, I think. So I'm realizing that, is this the seatbelt? Yeah. I think the seatbelt doodad is part of the same mechanism here. And we look on this side, a little bit nicer setup with the plastic still there. I think I pulled some of the broken plastic from under the car. But yeah, this piece is completely missing, so we have nothing to compare to. The Greg can sort of weld, so maybe I can make that bracket, or maybe I'll just buy the rail or just do something. You guys give me some suggestions, maybe some linky links or part numbers for racks. Really appreciate it. So at this juncture, I just want to show you guys how things have slightly escalated here. We started out by simply wanting to remove some stuff out of the car, and then we wanted to remove the seats, and there's one hammer. It's amazing how a piece of wood did the trick. Like, that's my favorite tool in the garage. We have some more tools, screwdrivers, 3-pound gentle persuasion, Probably second favorite tool. Of course, a drill, because we had to drill out a screw. And what would be a project without some vice grips, huh? They're still clutching that screw. I am so impressed. I wonder if these are even name brand vice grips or cardboard freight. I don't know. Okay, carpet is next, and then we could be done for the day. So as you can see, I decided to call in the heavy artillery here, Big Bertha, because the one tool you want to suck doesn't. Actually, this little guy does pretty well. I think he's a Harbor Freight guy. Pretty impressive from the era of Harbor Freight when things actually worked. So we're going to just vacuum this up and remove the carpet, and we'll be done for today. I'll be quite happy with that. Huh, dash. Does that look decent? Does that look decent? You guys tell me. That looks decent to me. All right. I'm gonna call that a win. Okay. So that looks gooder. And now I think we need to remove these doodly dudes. What in the world are these straps for? I don't know. Hopefully I can remove them. Perfect. Well, I'll do these off camera because I might have to clean up the Phillips slots on them. So let me do that. Okay guys, we got it out. Did we lose it? We got the screw out, didn't even strip it. So who are you calling a barbarian? We're gonna do the other side next and then start pulling the carpet. Okay, got the second side out, so I'm gonna put this away. So this needs to get bag and tagged. We'll do it, maybe. But parts going on the windowsill. I mean, where do you keep your car parts? So will this just come out? Okay, does this just come out, or is there some sort of a math involved here? Look at that. Does this have alien snot? What is this yellow stuff? And what do I got to do here? Do I have to take the seat belts out? Man, I could. I really don't want to shred the carpet if I don't have to, so let me get the Impact 3000. Depending where you're at in your careers, your wrenching careers, you may or may not have splurged on an impact wrench. I was against them for a while, and then I got one, and these things are a life changer, okay? So what I'm saying is get one, okay? Treat yourself to one. And as I say this, watch, it makes a fool out of me here. We may need to bust out with the Big Bertha. Looks like that little bunny wants to test me. That's cool. That's cool, bunny. Bring it on. Bring it on. We got big tools around here for big boys. Like I was saying, bust out the impact wrenches, okay? All of them, every one you own. So I know the internet's gonna lose their shit because I'm not using a black socket on here, but that's how we do around here. And done. What is this? Well, we got out what we needed to get out. Hope you guys paid attention how that went, because I didn't. What's stopping you now? It feels like it's glued or something. Ugh. What? This thing's nailed down somehow? What? You see that? What is that? Am I supposed to pay attention to these nails? This is not the time to be reporting a dead battery, iPhone. This is what we've waited for. See that? Something's happening. Let me get the impact on the other side. Okay, Internet. You guys watch on this side what comes out of this thing. So, there's that. Then there's, again, this stuff fell out. So, washer and some sort of spacer, you know. Ah. Ah. You can't make this shit up, people. My tripod just broke. I have 3 tripods, all in different levels of breakabilityism. Thank you, cheap Amazon. So we're gonna have to freestyle this somehow. I don't know where I can set you guys. I swear I feel like Indiana Jones with this thing. Here's the screws. I think this is what I saw. So there's 4 of them. I'm gonna drop these and see if I can get the carpet out in a more civilized manner. So it looks like I discovered more stuff, and it makes sense. It looks like there's heater core hoses right here. I'm gonna unscrew these and see if I can push that whole gizmotron out, so just so I can get the carpet out. But this car is not gonna have heat when it's electric, at least not in phase 1, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, guys, let's pull this out. I'm at the end of my rope here. I ended up cutting it around that shifter because I'd rather cut the ugly carpet than break that shifter. Not my proudest moment. I hate doing that, but I tried everything and I don't understand the math of how this plastic thing comes out. I'm sure it's easy when you know how, but I don't. Get out, carpet. Whew. Come on, you little spring. Okay. Whew. Okay, guys, I'm done for today, I think, other than the cleanup. I want to make this video and show you really quickly how this stuff escalated and just blew up on me. It was much tougher than I expected for this little car. She put up a really good fight. I'm really proud of her. But it's like 4:29 p.m. right now in January. And I swear in 2 minutes, the sun will go down. It's going to be pitch black. You know how it is. So here's the carpet. I can probably pressure wash it and list it on Craigslist. Has never been raced. I don't believe in colored interior. Colored interior can be either one of two colors, black or charcoal gray. So here are the seats and all the junk. I think I'm going to just throw this in the back of my truck tonight. Anyway, all this stuff is out. I kind of assess the situation a bit more. First time running 2 cameras. Honestly, I have zero expectations for pulling this off, but I'm trying. It's hard. You're shooting outside by yourself. Every 5 seconds you adjust the cameras and you still don't get the shot you wanted. But hey, you get what you pay for, guys. You get what you pay for. So here it is. Floor report. So driver's side looks good. I think I am even going to pull this up because it's moist. It's nice sound deadening and heat resistant stuff, but I'll try to pull this out, the firewall kind of protector, without ruining it. I pulled out these pads here just to see what it's like. This is all wet. You know, this is all wet, so it had to come out. Don't know where it's leaking from yet. It's got to be something like window sills or something. I haven't even looked at the roof liner yet. That's a fight for another day. So we did have that one bad spot here, you know, right there by the track, because it has to be more difficult to be repaired, but I think we can live with that. So and you know what, I might be cutting these out for batteries or something. I don't know. I kind of like how there's a step here. Do you guys see that? That step up? You know, maybe I'll cut out the spare tire and make it level and put my batteries in there. So, I mean, it's just a cluster. It always like this, you know? It's always like this. And then the wife's like, "What did you do?" "Oh, I just removed the seats." So here we are on this side, and yeah, this side is bad, but it's kind of bad in a good place, if that makes sense, right? Because we can maybe cut around here, and this looks like it's reinforced. So we'll cut along here and just put a flat piece of metal there. Maybe if I get fancy, I can roll some beads or whatever. But yeah, this is bad, and that's going to be another video. Weight reduction, some additional ventilation. Moving over here to the front. It looks good. I think this part is okay. Again, this stuff, which I'll clean up, sound deadening or whatever this was. Wait, do I have a situation? Some chunk came off. And then I think these might be things for the heater, or this darn heater core, whatever that is. It kicked my ass. Man, I still couldn't get it out. Don't tell me I have to remove the dash to get that out. But, and of course, I lost big time to this guy. Let me know how this comes out, because I could not find anything on YouTube to show it. I saw a couple one-liners on the forum, just, you know, yank and pull. It's these plastic clips or whatever. And I couldn't take this out, and just made us little incision in the carpet and pulled it around it. Not my proudest moment. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do something here, see what this looks like. All right, gentlemen, a question for you all. What on earth is this stuff? What did those Germans use? Was this car made in Mexico or Germany? I don't know, but what is this stuff? It's like coming off in chunks here, man. When do I stop? Like, will I not have a car left? We have a situation here. It's literally coming off in pieces. Size of silver dollars and gold dollars. Kind of right here too. I know they make like entire floor length pans, and I thought they were only like 120 bucks. But even if I get one, I'm not welding in a whole stretch. I'll probably just cut out pieces. So yeah, rust repair, joy.